Alright, let's go. We're going out with Mama. Come on, come on, come on. Welcome back to Blackpack Homestead. Today we're checking on our dehydrated watermelon, a surprise in the garden, and a surprise in the incubator. And at some point we've got to rinse our rabbit pelts. So much going on today.
Busy day.
So much. That was our seeds we're saving right there. Yay. And then this is what I've taken out of the dehydrator so far. And I'm thinking I should have left it. Whoops, I just dropped a piece. Left it a little bit longer because they say it's not supposed to be sticky, but it's supposed to be pliable. And it's sticky now, but it wasn't sticky when I took it out, so I may put it back. I don't know. But it is delicious. I love it. Okay. Let's see, this watermelon has now been dehydrating for roughly 21 hours. See, now it feels dry. It doesn't feel sticky. That feels pliable.
Yeah, it feels not tacky like the other does.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
20 hours, so about 20 hours.
So I'm going to put these back on here and let them do their thing a little bit more. I'll spread them back out. I was just afraid last night with sleeping that I would end up, you know, waking up to chips, hard pieces of watermelon instead of nice, chewy pieces like you see here. Well, that's a sticky one. There you go. That feels pretty done to me. What do you think?
I think these are done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to eat one right now.
Eat one.
Oh, yeah.
It's divine. So yep, those they're supposed to be pliable, but not sticky. And so I would call that pliable, but not sticky.
Oh, it's good. You know, a watermelon, after dehydrating, is 92% water and 6% sugar. So imagine what that condenses down to.
Just 6% sugar. No water.
Sugar with watermelon flavoring. It's like candy. God, that's good.
It is. I'm telling you. Look at that.
Yeah. Man, it's good.
It's very good. Because we can't turn it off because our tomatoes are still dehydrating. I don't know if they're done yet. That one feels way sticky. I'm going to keep that one in. And that one doesn't. Now I'm going to spread these back out that I feel like need to dehydrate some more. You see, it's kind of dark compared to how light the other ones were. So one thing I will say about this process is that it takes forever. Like, it takes a long time because, like Chris said, it's like 90-some-odd% water. 90% water?
92, yeah.
92% water, so that's a lot of water to suck out. So it takes a long time.
Was it worth it?
Yes, I love it. It's not like I had to do anything but peek at it every couple hours. And you know, since it's the first time we've dehydrated watermelon, next time I won't look at it so much because, you know, I will have an idea that it's going to take me about 24 hours.
Yep.
So, there you go.
Something else happened last night. What else happened last night?
Oh, dude, yeah. I'll just show you that in a minute. I don't even want to tell you. We got to look at the rest of these trays. Okay, guys, this is what we've taken out so far. The rest of it still really needs to dehydrate some more, so this may be more than 24 hours. But, you know, since the end of this watermelon, the total finished product won't be in this video because we've got to let it keep going. But here's what it looks like. The ones that are dry, the smaller pieces. So there you go, beautiful. not sticky, but yet bendy.
That's good too.
So good.
Yeah, it is. I just let it rehydrate my mouth.
Me too.
Super good.
It is so sweet, and I'm telling you, it's worth it. Like, if you have a watermelon and you're like me and you're too sick to eat it, dehydrate it because it's worth it. But this is not just showing you the result of our dehydration of watermelon in this video today. We got a couple of other things going on. You might remember that back when we did our video, Quail Incubator to Tractor, we set some eggs to hatch. Now, we weren't sure that these eggs were going to have a great hatch rate because we lost a few males, and the bear attack, you know, we lost some males. So our hatch rate, we didn't expect it to be great. The eggs were on the older side. But last night, something happened in that incubator. It was 19 days yesterday since we set up the eggs. So let's go see the incubator and see what's going on in there. Okay, here we are in the bathroom, in the spare room, Hattie's room, where we incubate our eggs. And we're going to look in this incubator and see what's going on in there. There he is. Only one little quail has hatched so far. They possibly could have some more hatched tonight or tomorrow, but we were pretty sure these eggs weren't that great. We were just giving it a shot because, you know, the bear attack, we needed new stock, and then Albert gave us the 42 quail we've got downstairs. So, what will we do with little Uno all alone?
I say house quail.
House quail.
House quail.
If you
at least for a little while.
You guys that have been with us for a good minute might remember our last house quail where we got eggs from my brother-in-law Albert, and only one hatched, and we named him Cricket because he sounded like a little cricket, and he lived in our living room on our Chinese desk in a fish tank. Started out in a little fish tank, and then we got him in the big 50-gallon fish tank, and we kept him in the house for about 4 or 5 months, and then he was about 4 months old, or no, 3 or 4 months old. We finally had some girls to give him. We gave him 2 girls. We called those girls Laverne and Shirley. And as far as we know, Laverne and Shirley are still kicking out in the tractor, unless the bear got them. So yeah, we've done this before with one quail and had success. So once his 24 hours is up from hatch and he's totally dry, we'll set up our little fish tank with our little reptile pad and some warming lights and brood him by himself. It's sad, but when he gets big enough, we'll or she, whichever it is, we're going to call him Uno or Una if it turns out to be a girl.
Once he gets big enough, we'll put him in the cage downstairs.
Exactly.
There's just that huge size difference.
Right now, the size difference is big because those quail downstairs are about 3 weeks old. And they're like that big, and he's this big.
Yeah, they'll run all over him.
So they would end up running over him. But when he is probably about 3 or 4 weeks old, we'll be able to stick him down there with them. Now, we have another exciting development. Christopher?
Yeah.
Don't tell us what it is, but tell us your story.
We're going to be going down to the garden. I was trying to get everything I can out of this garden down here. Time to mow it down and
clean it up and put her to bed for the winter, and he found something that I am amazed by. So let's walk down to the garden and see what Chris found. And at some point, we've got to rinse our rabbit pelts. So much going on today.
Busy day.
So much. But the surprise in the garden, I can't wait. I haven't even seen it. Chris told me about it. And I was like, no way, no way, no way, there can't be. I didn't see that. And he says that there is. So, yay. Alright, where is this divine,
what's that over there?
Glorious?
Oh, looks like another melon.
That's not a melon. It is a melon, but it's not ready. It's not ready. That's too green. It's not turned stripy yet. There's another one?
Right there behind you.
Oh my God! See, this is a watermelon, okay? And then there's one behind me. Oh, Oh my Lord! Look! It is another full-size watermelon. Look at that thing. Is that its tendril? Yeah, it's not ready.
It's not ready?
It's not ready. See that? See that green tendril right there?
All right, well, we got one down here.
Well, I hope you dry out before the frost, because I haven't been turning it, so it's got a good yellow feel spot on it. Look at that thing! I have 2 more watermelons. I'm walking all over the vines though, that's not good. Let me tell you, as I was watching the other one grow, I saw one more set, but it was over near where the little dark green one is, and I couldn't find it again. And so I just assumed that it dampened off, as they do. And so Chris was gonna clean out the garden, and we've got 2 watermelons still. And it's October the 11th. Who has watermelons on October the 11th?
Watermelon rich, y'all. Watermelon rich.
It's been a crazy year, guys. A crazy year for every aspect of our lives. My health, the dang pandemic, the gardening year, the weather. And guys, it's been crazy, but I've got 2 more watermelons. And our frost date is soon, first frost date is soon approaching, which is supposed to be like on the 10th, 15th, somewhere between the 10th and the 15th of October is our first frost date for this year. And
so I may not be mowing in here.
You may not be mowing, at least this area. You could mow, well, down there, all those vines. See, all of our squash vines just died and shriveled up.
Look, you got it's still trying. It's pretty.
I know. Oh, look. It is. It's pushing out into the yard, and it's still setting flowers. But dude, y'all, it's crazy. Look at my marigolds are booming. But all the other squashes, my spaghetti squash, see, they just dried up. I don't even really have to pull them up. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the squash vine. And they've just dried up. Last year, I had to drag them all out. Oh, did you get a rotten ground cherry? Split ground cherry.
That one's too green for me.
Yeah, that one's too green. Oh no. Oh yeah, that one's alright. Kind of green. Look at those giant okra pods. Look at this one. It's like fell over. I've never seen an okra do this. Is it like dying?
Yeah.
Is it done?
Yeah, probably.
Like for seed saving purposes? Because it's drying. This is the one I was saving for seeds. This one right here.
We're gonna have so many ground cherries next year.
I know, they're gonna be all down in here. It's gonna be crazy.
That's okay though.
I'm just gonna pull this okra. And we'll find out if it's too tough to eat. Yeah, I know. Come off it, okra. Look at this handful of okra. Some of it might be usable, some of it may be too tough, but whatever's too tough, I'll just save the seeds. But yeah, okra is one of those seeds that has that gelatinous casing around the seeds, and you gotta soak them in water to get that gelatinous casing off. So we could dehydrate ground cherries. Let's dehydrate okra. I could dehydrate okra. But anyway, I'm gonna leave those 2 pods because they're pretty much drying right there on the vine, which is a good thing. So yeah, the beans, I don't think I'm gonna actually get any more picked because I've not been feeling good. I mean, there's definitely beans to pick, but most of what's on there is now just gonna dry to save the seed because I'm just not well enough to do it right now. I mean, see, there's some already dried on the vine. They're wet because it's been raining, but see, they're already yellow. And then our butternuts are still turning, but they're not ready yet. But the plant, there's the other one, the squash plant's starting to die back. See, that's it. It climbed through the trellis. But yeah, I came down here to hopefully harvest a watermelon and start up dehydrating some more watermelons. Hey look, there's a little tiny banana melon. This is a banana cantaloupe that the vine died and now there's some sort of bug got a hole in it. Didn't get any of those. Had several set, but the bugs just bored their way in and did their damage, as those dang bugs do. But I had a pair of not loppers, but pruners when I came down here so I could cut this watermelon, but now I don't know what I've done with them. And I am so good at losing trowels, scissors. Huh? You're going in the basement. No, I carried a set of pruners down here with me. Yeah, I know, and I've set them down, so they're somewhere. See, there's another baby squash right here. See? Baby squash. And then the other two down here. See, the plant is dying, but these guys are not quite ready. I may cut them tomorrow and let them ripen up. We had a comment from a viewer saying that that was a doable thing, and they're close. I mean, they're close.
Bees love this.
Holy basil?
Holy basil.
Bees love holy basil, Batman.
I see probably at least 30 of them on there.
Yeah, I know. Look at them. They're everywhere. They love the holy basil. It's great for pollinators this time of year.
Yeah.
You know, it's great, great, great. So, yeah, I got some watermelons in October. No pumpkins. Some squash.
Do water.
Oh! We could do a watermelon jack-o'-lantern. Wouldn't that be cool? I could just scoop it out like water, like do it with the watermelon, the melon baller scooper thing. Yeah. So, like, see right here where it's brown, Chris? Those where you're gonna get your seeds. And then I just cast them like that, and it'll re-sow and come back next year. So yeah, there is the collard plant. This one grew a little wonkier than the other one. It's not doing that heading thing as much as the other one. But so we'll have these collards to munch on over the winter.
Get a picture, see how big our collards are.
Yeah, see, look at that. Look how big our collard greens are. Ain't that crazy? And if you look at this stalk on this collard green, it is like a tree. You can see where I've pulled off and we've ate and we fed the rabbits. But I mean, look at that. It's like a tree in there. It's crazy. They are so big, guys. So big. It's crazy. But then you come on over here to where our dino kale is, and its little tree stalks aren't as big, but they're pretty darn big. And they're looking better now that the cooler weather's come, just like I showed you the other day. This is just, those and the collards are stuff that we've had since summer, and then this red Russian kale are volunteers from when Chris mowed over the plants that had gone to seed and drove by here with the lawnmower, and it blew all the seeds out here. So yay, blessing. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in the garden. We have our collards grow. Hey, you found my thingies that I lost. You know what they are? Yes, where'd you find them? Oh, I must have handed them to you.
Are you saying loppers?
I meant pruners, but I kept saying loppers.
I was looking for loppers.
I meant pruners. But anyway, so that is pretty much what's going on in the garden. We've had a nice little weekend. I'm still kind of struggling with my eating. My headache comes and goes from the magnesium. My hands are still swollen from this morning, and so are my feet. So we're gonna wrap this up shortly because I need to go to the store and get some Epsom salts so I can soak my feet, because that will not only help bring the swelling down, but I will also absorb some magnesium out of the Epsom salts through my skin, and that couldn't be a bad thing. So yeah, that's the dehydrated watermelon, still dehydrating. Uno the Singleton quail, still in the incubator. Watermelons on the vine, October the 11th. I pray that curly-Q dries out before it frosts, because our frost should be coming up soon. I just looked at the 7-day forecast and I didn't see anything that would, you know, below 40. So we may be good. We may not get the frost as early as they expect. Because here in where we live, we've not had frost yet. It's been cold and I thought it was going to frost, but it hasn't yet. Yeah, it was definitely on the verge. God blessed us and things lasted through the summer and things volunteered. Ain't God good? Ain't God good? I mean, He blesses me in so many ways. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, but you're so sick. How can you be so joyful? And how can you praise God when you're sick? Honey, God don't do it to you. The world does it to you. It's not, God doesn't say, oh, so-and-so is going to have a disease and so-and-so is going to be sick. No. It's the world, man. Without bad things, there aren't good things. You know, you got to experience the bad to experience the good. And I just choose to roll with it. And if I'm beyond going, I go to bed. If I can push a little bit and get out and feel better because I'm in my garden, it brings me joy. Spending time with Chris back over there working hard. You know, it's what brings me joy, and that's how I stay positive. Now, don't get me wrong, I do have my moments on occasion, as everybody does, you know, but, you know, those are few and far between, and, yeah, just push through, pray about it, give it to God, watch some happy YouTube videos, get some love from the fur babies and the feather babies, and it's all gonna be alright, folks. It's all gonna be alright. Let me see if I can get up with Chris. He's hard at work cleaning out the garden for me.
I can see ground.
I can see ground.
I can see ground.
Did you get that jalapeno plant?
That jalapeno plant's rocking it. It's got tons of
I know, there's so many jalapenos on
I
it.
say jalapeno poppers.
Yeah, I can't eat them.
Yeah, you can.
See, look, oh, look, it just broke off in my hand. See, look.
One in the base is really red.
Well, one of them is really big. I've been letting it grow. Oh, yeah, it's even turning.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the one I'm saving seeds from. When you're saving seeds from pepper, you want to get them as, well, from any fruit, you want it to be as ripe as it possibly can be, as mature as it possibly can be, because then that guarantees your seeds to be more viable than if I save the seeds from this pepper, which is definitely edible, definitely has seeds, but is not a mature jalapeno. They turn red. Goodbye, tomato. We'll see you next year.
Other one with happy trails.
Happy trails to you until we meet again.
Happy trails to you. Keep smiling till then.
Alright, on that note, we're going to close this out and we're going to wish you a wonderful week this week. Stay positive, smile, look at the good things, always search for the good, not the bad, because that's what's going to lift you up.
Like I said, I got a lot of work ahead of me, guys, so if I filmed everything, I would never get nothing done.
Yep, so he's going to clean out the garden. I got to go to the stove. And I guess we'll see you next time here at the Blackpack Homestead. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. We need it. This man can't stay home with me and take care of me if you don't. That is the goal for this channel, to entertain you, spread the love of God, teach you how to grow and preserve and cook your own food, and get Chris home with me so we can survive. I mean, we got a lot of goals, So, yeah, we'll see you here next time, the Blackpack Homestead. Take care, God bless, and bye-bye.